Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Let's Build a Street Rod. Yeah, that'll be fun. Anyways, I did finally get some time to work on this over the past 2 days, a little bit here and there. So not any landmark progress per se, but maybe it is landmark progress because what I did is I built this linkage setup for the shifter. If you've seen our other videos, what we've got is a 500 Cadillac with an NV 4500 manual transmission. And because our engine sits so much further ahead of the cowl, we need to do a shifter linkage in order to make that work. And so we're a little bit recalculous with this thing right now with the rat rod style tall shifter. Obviously I can shorten that stick up if I want to, but I might stay with the tall stick. But in order to get this shifter into a position where it's usable for the driver, I needed to make a remote linkage setup, and nobody makes one for these. So I made one. So what I've got, if you're familiar with these transmissions, they have a rubber wafer plate that goes between here. So I machined a steel plate to fit between there, and then use a control rod and a set of cantilever arms there, or tie rod ends, so that my torque load goes through the rod. So we've got our forward to backward motion on that, and then your side to side rotates the rod. And see if I can get an angle on that. So of course a lot of folks, when I said I was using an NV 4500 in this, they're like, well, why don't you go to the T56 instead? Well, first of all, the T56 is extremely expensive, and the NV 4500s are a little more findable and reasonable in cost. And I would have had the same remote shift problem, because even on the T56, my shifter would have ended up about where the firewall is. It's only about 10 inches further back from this transmission. And torque-wise, this transmission and the T56 are about the same for horsepower and torque ability. Obviously, a lot of folks were saying, well, it's going to drive like a truck. Well, it kind of is a truck. I'm not racing this thing. It's going to weigh in at over 7,000 pounds. And we're using it for pulling a trailer, so I don't care if it drives like a truck. In fact, that kind of actually adds to the aesthetic of it, because it's not like an Auburn performed like a Corvette. An Auburn was a beast of a car that was very well refined, and that's what I'm going for here. So if you need to slow, long, deliberate shifts, it adds to the aesthetic, making it feel more true to the time, in my opinion. But that's our major update on this, is getting that shifter set up. So it's kind of, I had the dash in here and that in order to get the clearances, but I did not have a chance to shoot the video with the dash in there because of the work I was doing. But now my next step is to remove that section of firewall and move the steering column and everything back into a different location. So that's back to that rework that I've mentioned in other videos. Sometimes you just have to start somewhere, and on this one, the main landmark thing that I needed to do was get a part of a firewall in it and get the braking and that into it, and then I could stage everything else. Well, now I've got to undo that work and move my steering column to a different location, because the car's aesthetic has changed, mainly the fact that I've got the tall drive shaft tunnel, because we went with the 15-inch airbags. And so I had to have the tall drive shaft tunnel, which I originally was not going to do, so that I could put a bench seat in it. And since I changed from bench seat back to buckets and blah, 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 we're back to having to move the brake controller and everything. But anyways, we now have a shifter for our manual transmission, and making little bits of progress here and there. Not a lot has changed with the rear of the car or anything because I've just been 2 hours here, 2 hours there. Right now, I believe we are roughly at 250 hours. And in theory, with about 5 hours of work, I've actually put the clutch disc into there, which is not in there right now. That's sitting here on the table. But put the clutch disc in, which arrived from Cadillac company, and get a hydraulic slave cylinder hooked up and put some gas in it. It could, in theory, roll under its own power in 5 to 10 hours worth of work. Stopping, that's a different story because the brakes aren't in place yet. But anyways, there we go. Let's build a street rod. Seemed like a really good plan at the time. No, anyways, we're having fun. This is fun, right? Thanks for watching. Bye.